Hey guys, Black Rose Duelist here, and today I have my top 5 signature decks, and I'm doing YouTube webcam capture, so my left hand looks like it's on its right, and I feel like I'm a different person. So this is very confusing to me. Like, this is my right hand, and I'm trying to, I don't know, it's a struggle, it really is. So, okay. So these are my top 5 signature decks. What that means is, like the deck that when people think of you as a duelist, what deck they think of you as. Like your signature deck. Like if you were in the anime, the deck you'd have, basically. And while I talk to you about mine, I'd like you guys to comment your either top 5 or just your one signature deck. I'm just going to go from order from most to least. So one of the decks I always really have tried is plants. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna do my 2 favorite plants. Spore and Dandy. Uh, this whole motion, like Einstein, is confusing me. My 2 favorite plants, Spore and Dandelion. I've always tried to make plants work. They've always been a fun deck, because synchros are my favorite type of cards. Synchros and fusions. So I've always tried to make plants work. I played Tengu plants back when they were good. I played Sylvans. I never had too much success with it, but I've always enjoyed playing the deck. I've never really went competitive with plants, so that's kind of something that's pushing it to 5th place. Right now, 4th would have to be Fluffals. They're going to slowly move up the list as Arc V is coming through in this whole era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the deck isn't fully out yet, but it will be in Crossover Souls. It's kind of like my Medolce of this season. I really like Fluffals and their playstyle, and I love their art. I mean, just look at it. But I really like Fusions. Like I said, Fusions and Synchros are my 2 favorite cards to play. And I really love Sora from the anime, so I kind of like to act like him. I know that sounds weird. But, yeah, when I go to tournaments and stuff, I want to be known for Fluffals now. So I guess this would be, like, my number 1 signature deck, but competitively, like, everything I'm putting, like, in perspective here. Like, videos, what my friends would think in the anime and stuff, and all that. So 4th would be Fluffals. They're probably going to go up the list. 3rd would be Medolces. I have a tub full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I haven't touched Medolce since Hoot Cake came out. So, I didn't want to dig through the whole box full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's at least like 5,000 of them. So, Medolces, same with Fluffals. I really like the art. Sadly, the playstyle didn't really match the fun of it. I really like their archetype and their style, but their playstyle, I don't really like the normal tribute and jelly, go Hoot Cake summon, search. It's kind of just bland and boring. Tiramisu is a cool and fun, like, boss monster, but besides that, I don't really like the concept of the deck. I feel like it could have been cooler than just what it is. 2nd would be Fire Fist. Fire Fist is the only deck I've done really good with in tournaments. In the Michigan Regionals, I know this isn't going to sound too good, but for me, I guess it's good. If you're not a hugely competitive player, like I am, I'm not that big of competitive. Like, I don't get tickets to Seattle, just go to Seattle to do Yu-Gi-Oh, So, Fire Fist, I got top 42 in a 350 person, Yu-Gi-Oh event in Michigan. So, yeah, I've always had fun playing Fire Fist. I played if you went to my old channel, Starter Nico, you could find it. I played a Fire Fist Rabbit, because Rabbit was big, that format, so I played like a Dino Fist. That's what I called it. It was relatively big back then. It was a different version of Fire Fist. I really like going for Lagia/Dolka. So basically what you would do is, you'd go, here, I'm going to bring this down a bit. You can just see my head. It looks like I'm, like, drowning. So it was basically like Rabbit. You can go into Lagia and Dolka, but I also played Gene Warp Werewolf. so I could go for Tiger King, and it just worked out really well. The format was a lot slower back then, so I could just go Tenki, Gene Warp Werewolf, 2100, and I faced lots of Mermal and Dino Rabbit, and Bear would just be like your Lagia or your Dolka, and then I just triple macro, triple D fissure were there, so the Mermal matchup was easy. So I went 6-3 that tournament. So I really have good memories of Fire Fist. I might try to bring them back this format. I think the two decks I'm really going to try this format are Fire Fist and Fluffals. I think I'm going to bring Fluffals to regionals. That's coming up because I want to try the crossover souls. It is going to catch a lot of people off guard. I'm assuming everyone's going to be like, what's that do when I play like Fright for Sheep? Finally, number one will be Wind-Ups. This is the deck I've played the longest out of all my decks, probably. I played it from when they came out, I think in 2011 to 2012 when Fire Fist came out. And I do jump decks a lot. I probably have at least one deck every 6 months, I would say. My last deck, I would say mid-2014 was Sylvan, and then end 2014/2015 was Spellbooks. Now, the second half of 2014 will be probably Fluffles or Fire Fist again. But, oh, I didn't even notice. This is a Disney microphone. Isn't that funny? I'm Elsa. But Wind-Ups, my friends hated me. Like, I seriously had fights with them when I hand looped them. You can ask my friend Hero Dueler 99. Like, literally, they would not duel me anymore because I would just hand loop them and it wouldn't be fun. But I had fun. Trust me, I had lots of fun hand looping. And then when hand loop went away, when they got rid of Zim Matey to 1, I just shock lock, so that was fun. And then it's the second best tournament performing deck I've done. Because I played it when Magician Shark, the Magician Shark OTK was fun too. So, but Wind-Ups always had a way to be good for about a year and a half, and I always had fun with it. And it was one of those decks, kind of like Madolches, where I picked them up from the start. Same with Fluffles too. I picked them up from the start and always believed in them, like Photon Shockwave, Wind-Up Warrior, Wind-Up Soldier, and the first set of Zexal. I forgot what it's called. It was the one with Leviathan. Generation Force. So, I've always really liked Wind-Ups. Usually, the thing that really gets me to play a deck is not really the play style. My play style. You have to watch the video. But it's more the art. Like Fire Fist, my favorite element's fire, and I love stars. So that kind of won me over. Wind-Ups, they're toys, and they have stars in the background. Fluffles, they're fluffy animals. And plants, I mean, I don't really love plants, but I like drawing on my spores. I have, that'll be a video I'll show you. I have at least 15 spores that I drew on, and I just love drawing on spores. So anyways, that's my top 5 decks. If it was for play style, I'd probably say the best one I did with was Fire Fist, and the most fun one would be plants, because I like synchro summoning. But I'm really good at slow decks, like traps and searching and stuff. So Fire Fist was a good deck for me, so that's my playstyle. And Wind-Ups too. I like the Wind-Up rabbit focused one with Factory, just getting pluses off Factory while taking down traps and baiting stuff with rabbit. That was like late 2011, I think. So anyways, thank you for watching. Comment down what your signature deck is or your favorite deck in the description below, or comment below. Basically, just if you were like in the anime, what deck would you take with you to be your signature deck? So, anyways, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think your signature deck is, and see you later. Bye. I think Spore is the proper one to tell you guys goodbye. Bye. I mean, that's what I imagine spores sound like. Bye.